I'm Penny, welcome back to my channel. It's Christmas. So to kick off my Christmas content, I have a lovely collaboration today with the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube again. They consist of myself. I'm so sorry. Luna. They consist of myself, Maree, Busy Bee Maree, and Tina from Tina's Talk Time. But this time we thought it would be fun to invite in some special guests. So I've invited in the lovely Tracy Jane. She's adorable. She's a dog mum. She's got like 5 Yorkies. She's so lovely. She's quietly spoken, but she's really good fun. And I've gotten to know Tracy really well over the time that I've been doing YouTube. She is desperate to get to 1,000 for Christmas. She is very nearly there. So if you wouldn't mind popping along to her channel after you've watched mine, pop along to all the ladies' channels really, because I want you to watch them all because they're all lovely, but I really want to get Tracy to 1,000. Then Maree, Busy Bee Maree, she's invited along Jen from Good Home, lovely lady who lives in, I believe, Florida. She does a similar content to the rest of us, lifestyle content. She's absolutely lovely. Then Tina, she's invited along Maria Crocker. Again, the same sort of thing, lifestyle. She does a lot of try-ons. Yeah, clothing hauls. She's lovely as well. So our thing for today is questions and answers. So I put a community post up and a lot of you have actually messaged me separately as well, and I have got all your questions written down in my gingerbread house. They're all in there. Then we are to make a Christmas cocktail. Well, I'm no good at cocktails, but I'm going to putch together a little drink, and then after that we're going to be attempting to wrap an unusually shaped present, or an oddly shaped present. We're in oven mitts. And we're meant to set a timer of 1 minute to see if we can do it. So that is going to be, that's going to be fun to say the least. So without further ado, I'm going to start with my drink. So I've got my little penguin Christmas glass and I've put a candy cane in it. And I'm going to be really basic, guys, because we don't have much alcohol in the house because we're not really drinkers. And give this a shake. And as I said, I don't really drink, but we did have some of this. It was mine from, oh my God, I hope it don't go off. It was from my birthday in January. It is the candy cane gin liqueur from Home Bargains. When you shake it, it's got all these lovely little swirls and things inside. So I'm going to be having some of that. Oh, it does smell nice. Some of that in there. About that much, I reckon. Can't really see, can you? Hang on. About that much. That's probably too much and I'm going to end up diddled. Right, let's put that down. Then I'm going to top it up just with some bog standard lemonade, guys, which is probably flat. Let's top it up. Because I don't really drink, I've topped it up quite full. And I have got a red and white, so a candy cane straw. So there's my Christmas cocktail. Cheers, guys. Won't be long now. Let's have a sip. That's nice. That is really nice. So, Q&A time. Now they are Christmas themed questions. Do you know, I did put the lights on around the fireplace, but I can't even see them. Never mind. Sneak peek of my Christmas decor, guys. Nearly fell off my stool. that'll be coming soon in my Vlogmas content. So I'm going to take the lid off my candy cane house, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to link everyone's channels in the description, and I'm also going to write them on the screen when I come to editing. I won't expect you to remember them all just for me mentioning them, so they'll be there and they'll be down there. If you do like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down by there as well. Now, my last video, I've lost a lot of subs. If that's because of my Primark video where I went spending, I'm very sorry, but it's Christmas and I'm going to have a Christmas whether the cost of living's going up or not. Anyway, on to my first question. Right, do you open gifts on Christmas Eve? Kind of. We do, or I do, Christmas Eve boxes, and they usually, well, they always contain a pair of pyjamas. So you go to bed in the new pyjamas and wake up Christmas morning wearing them, obviously. It's a silly thing to bloody say, wasn't it? And I've only had one sip of that. Yeah, Christmas Eve boxes consist of pyjamas, usually something to drink, something to eat, and something to do. Maybe a fun game or just something silly, nothing expensive, just something silly to start off Christmas. They are the only things we're allowed to open. We don't open gifts. If people come and they bring us gifts, we keep them all until Christmas Day. And yeah, that's how we do it. We might save one or two for Boxing Day, but we don't open on Christmas Eve. Right, next one. Would you prefer a sunny Christmas or a white Christmas? I'd love a white Christmas, guys. I don't think from memory I've ever had one. I mean, we might have had a few little flakes falling, but I don't think I've had a Christmas where it snowed. So yeah, I'd love a white Christmas. We've had sunny Christmases before. Obviously cold, but the sun's been out and it's not been at all Christmassy. So yeah, I like Christmas to be cold and crisp and to look like Christmas, you know, frost on the ground. Maybe not this year though, maybe not this year. We don't want it too cold. Anyway, that was number 2. Sorry guys, I didn't show you my Christmas top. I've got my reindeer top on. It's got a bit of sparkle. There we go. Right, number 3. What is your favourite part of the Christmas meal? The roasties. As crisp and as, dripping in fat, but crisp, fluffy on the inside. I love them. Love roast potatoes. I mean, I love all the meal, but the roast potatoes are, love them. And I always make my own. Absolutely gorgeous. Number 3, I'm going to have another sip of this. Oh, I think I've made it a bit strong. I'm going to be falling off this stool in a minute, guys. Oh my God, that'll make for a funny video, won't it? With my legs up in the air. Right. What do you usually do on Christmas Eve? I don't tend to go out on Christmas Eve anywhere. It's normally a family day. My daughter's boyfriend always comes over. I do a buffet and we play a game, Cards Against Humanity or something like that, or maybe an elf Christmas Monopoly or something. Yeah, we just have a lovely family Christmas Eve. We've been in the past, we've been to my sister's Christmas Eve, or she's come here, but we do tend to stay home. Yeah, and we just enjoy it, and it's my time then to prepare all the veg, make sure everything's ready for the big day, and then play Santa when the girls are in bed, even though they're 18 and 23. But yeah, that's what I do on Christmas Eve. Favourite Christmas memory from childhood? Should have thought about this one, shouldn't I? Favourite Christmas memory from childhood. I think waking up, now I did this to my daughter as well, so I followed it on. Waking up one Christmas morning and our neighbour had horses and the horse had gotten into our back garden. Waking up and seeing the horse there and thinking that my mum and dad had bought me my wanted pony. I wanted a pony all my childhood. So all I ever asked for, I used to read pony back magazines, pony books, I'd collect horseshoes. I was pony mad and I thought I had a pony for Christmas. Turns out it was the neighbours. But then my dad said, if you want a pony that much, I'll buy you a bag of manure next Christmas. So yeah, I didn't get my pony, but when I think back, it just brings me, it just makes me laugh. So yeah, I guess that was my favourite Christmas memory. I mean, there have been loads and loads of memories, loads of lovely things have happened over Christmas over the years, but that one always makes me laugh. And then later, when I had the girls, Chelsea, my eldest, she was very much pony mad as well. And I did the same to her. We lived in the middle of a field. We had a big detached house in the middle of a field and it went with Howard's job. And there was gypsy horses on the loose. They'd set up camp somewhere for Christmas and the horses had roamed, and one of them had gotten into the field and opened the curtains and there's this pony looking at us. And she thought the same. She was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like, no, sorry, darling, it's not for you. That was sad because we didn't make fun of it. We just had to tell her, look, it's not yours. But yeah, I'm not making a very good story of this, am I? Let's move on to the next one. Oh God, that gin's gone to my head. Where do you usually spend Christmas? At home. If you haven't guessed, guys, I'm a home bird. Love nothing better than being at home with all my little birds in their nest. Yeah, we spend it at home. We have been out for Christmas in the past. We've been out for a Christmas meal at a pub sort of hotel thing, which we didn't enjoy. The atmosphere wasn't there at all. Used to go to my mum and dad's when they were alive, but that was before the kids. Loved that. My mum made the best Christmas dinner. But I mean, I'm going back many, many years. We never tended to go to Howard's parents for Christmas. Yeah, since we've been married, it's always been at home. So yeah, that's what we do at Christmas. I can't even see straight. Oh my God, and it's the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to be huddled in a minute. I cannot see straight. It's nice. It's gone straight to my head. Oh dear. Favourite family tradition? That would be our Christmas Eve boxes. These questions are a bit repetitive, aren't they? Well, the answers are. Yeah, that's my favourite tradition because even though the girls are not little, I do the same thing every year. I'll bring the Christmas Eve boxes down. I'll put them in the hallway and I'll knock the door, come back in and shut the door and say, ooh, who was that at the door? The same thing year in, year out, and they'll go, oh, no idea, shall we go and look, Mem? You're gonna think I'm nuts, but that's what I do. That's our favourite tradition. And yeah, we all open our Christmas Eve boxes, pretending we don't know who's behind it, pretending the elves have brought them. Oh dear, oh my God, you're gonna think I'm absolutely nuts. Oh. Right, let's have a look. If you could go on holiday at Christmas, where would you go? That one's easy. I would want to go to, drum roll please, New York. I would absolutely live, I can't speak. I would absolutely love to spend Christmas in New York. Rockefeller Centre, the ice rink, not that I can skate, I'd be on my bum in 5 minutes. Central Park, Hamleys is it? Or yeah, I'm sure it's Hamleys. I would absolutely love to go to New York any time of year, but Christmas, it would just be extra special. It really would. So if anyone wants to buy me plane tickets for next Christmas, feel free. But that's my absolute dream. My daughter went last year. She came back for Christmas, but she went to New York and then she went on to Las Vegas, and she had the time of her life. She had an amazing holiday, and yeah, that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go to both places, but New York for Christmas. Oh my God, it would be amazing. Let's on to the next one. If you could have one wish granted at Christmas, what would it be? And that would be easy for me to answer. I would live a cure for all illnesses. Now, I know that's cliche and I know it's corny and I know most people would say the same, but that would be my wish. Howard and I both suffer with chronic illness. He's actually up in bed at the minute. He's having a relapse. He's not very well at all. Yeah, we both suffer with chronic illness. My parents died with horrible illnesses. So I would like a cure for all illness, whether it be mental health through to cancer and everything in between. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I know it's not going to happen, guys, but that is my one wish if I could have it granted. Right. Do you dress up or wear PJs? Well, I love dressing up, and I always did. I always took advantage of the fact that it was Christmas, we weren't going anywhere, so I'd go full on glam. I'd have sparkly outfits, full on makeup, heels, you name it, I would go full on glam. I was only cooking the Christmas dinner and sitting on the sofa to watch it, but yeah, always did. But then when the kids got older, you know, teenagers, they didn't want to get dressed up, and it was a bit silly for me to be dressed up if they were in their pyjamas. So now we just lounge around in either lounge suits or pyjamas, and I must say it is a lot comfier and a lot easier for cooking the dinner. So yeah, PJs, guys. Should we have another sip? Oh, that was a big one. Ooh. Do you have a memorable do you have a memorable gift opening moment from childhood? Not one that's gonna, yeah, let me say this one. My sister and I, when we were small, we shared a bedroom, and we had 2 single beds, and we used to jump from one bed to the other. It wasn't far, but we'd leap across from one bed to the other. I mean, we were only little, we were tots, and sometimes we'd make it and sometimes we'd end up on the floor in fits of laughter. This one time my sister said, no, it's too far, I can't do it. Like, go on, you can do it. And she fell and she hurt her arm, and this was in the week leading up to Christmas. So a couple of days went by and she didn't get any better, so my dad took her to the hospital just to be checked out. Turns out she'd broken her arm and she was in a cast for Christmas, and I felt so guilty, guys. I refused to open any of my presents and I gave them all to her. So it wasn't memorable in so much as it was memorable that I opened a nice gift. It was memorable because I felt so bloody guilty and I'd given her my presents. She didn't accept them. She sort of pushed them back over to me and scowled. Kind of, Oh, that was a horrible look, wasn't it? She gave me a scowl and said that she'd make me pay for it at some point. Oh, she did. She did many times over the years. But she said, no, I'm not taking your presents because it's Christmas. So, yeah, that was memorable for all the wrong reasons. But, yeah. And, yes, we did carry on playing it in following years, but no more bones were broken. Oh, no, I'm not answering that one. Not yet. What is your favourite drink at Christmas? Baileys. Christmas isn't Christmas without Baileys, is it? I love a glass of Baileys. Baileys over ice. Oh, I love it. I can drink a whole bottle. I love it. Now I want a Baileys, guys. I've actually got 2 bottles in the kitchen ready because they've been on offer. And yeah, I just can't wait to open them. If you had to live in a Christmas film, which one would it be? That would be one of those corny Christmas movies you get on Christmas 24 or Movies 24 or the Christmas Channel. You know, where it's in a little village. I can feel myself getting louder and louder. I think I'm a bit drunk. In a Christmas little town or a little village, snow on the ground, and all the shops and the houses are all decorated. They've all got their porches, beautiful scenery, and there's always a feel-good story. Like, turns out that the man that had come to the village over Christmas looking for work was actually Santa. Or, I don't know, a woman and her kids had fallen on hard times and Santa came and made their lives better. Do you know the type of film I mean? One of those feel-good one of those feel-good films. I'd love to be in one of those because that's the type of life I'd love to live. I'd love to live in America at Christmas. Oh, it just looks so amazing. So, yeah, another drink. It's a noise. I think it's the cat. I hope it's the cat. I'm on my own. Oh, that scared me. Right. Do you wear Christmas themed slippers? I think she's climbed up the Christmas tree, guys. She does it all the time. No, I don't. I wear my Uggs. Love my Uggs. I had these last Christmas off my daughter. The Christmas before I had a pair of Uggs. So I'm wondering if this year I might get a pair as well. But yeah, I always wear my Uggs. Right, I've decided I am going to answer this one, but it's a sad one. What's your worst Christmas memory? It was a question that was asked me, and I'm keeping it real, and I am going to answer. My worst Christmas memory is, it was the week before Christmas when my dad died. Leading up to Christmas, he had lung cancer, and he was waiting for Christmas. He loved Christmas. He was always a Christmas person, and sadly, exactly 1 week to the day, he passed away. So that Christmas was cancelled, obviously, and even the Christmas after, we didn't celebrate. It took us a long while to actually celebrate Christmas again, and we wouldn't say Happy Christmas, we'd just say Christmas, because we were just so miserable, and so it was a horrible experience. And if any of you have lost loved ones at Christmas, my heart goes out to you, really does. It was horrible. So I'm going to move on from that question, guys, because that was my worst Christmas memory, and I don't think it could be topped. So, what is your favourite Christmas film? I've got lots. The Nightmare Before Christmas, I love that. The Corpse Bride, even though it's not truly Christmas. I love it. I love Tim Burton. I love his films. Elf. I love Elf. Home Alone. It's a Wonderful Life. There are so many Christmas films. I like Snow Dogs. One Below, even though it's not a Christmas film, it kind of is because it's got huskies and snow in it. Yeah, I just love Christmas films, guys. I could watch them all year round. Now, answer me this question. When my sister and I were young, we watched the corniest movie ever. It was called The Christmas Martian. I can't find it anywhere. And people I ask have never ever heard from it. So if you're around my age, guys, and you think that you've seen The Christmas Martian, can you please leave a comment in the comment box? Because my sister and I think we're going nuts because nobody's heard of it. So yeah, I don't even know if it was any good, but it's a memory up there. It was a Christmas film and I can remember it. Right, last one. They are empty. What is one song you sing every Christmas? And I'm glad this is the last one, guys. Every Christmas, as soon as I've put the tree up and I've decorated, I will do a leap. Well, it's more of a hobble this year. I do a sort of a leap and I sing, step into Christmas, step into Christmas. I do it every single year. And they just expect it. As soon as the tree goes up, they look at me waiting for me to do it. Yeah, I have a funny 5 minutes. Yeah, thinking about it, the tree's been up a couple of days and I haven't actually done it yet. So I'm going to do that later. My daughter hasn't been here all weekend and Howard isn't very well, as I said. So yeah, I'm going to do it very soon. Right, guys, now I'm going to go on to wrapping an oddly shaped gift, and I've chosen him wearing oven mitts. They are a bit grubby, so excuse that. And I'm going to start the sellotape off ready because I'm never going to do that in oven mitts. So I'm going to kind of cheat a bit by starting the sellotape off. It's a big roll. I couldn't find a skinny roll, so I'm going to put that there on the table. I've got some Christmas paper. It's last year's, but it doesn't matter. And, oh God, I'm going to need a sip of this before I start. Oh, right, oven mitts on. Oh, Alexa, set timer 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
There we go, timer's on. Not going easy, I can't even open the bloody paper. Oh my word, I'm not going to succeed at this. Right. And I'm just going to rip it. Now I know that's not how you would expect a Christmas present to be wrapped, but oh sugar. I've ripped all in it. Right. Oh God. He's on my lap. I'm going to tilt you. I'm going to take these off to tilt you so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, Alexa, stop. That was a minute and I didn't do it. No, I'm committed to this. I'm not setting a timer. I'm going to try and do this. Oh, I don't think it's helping that I've had all that gin to drink. Right. Will that do? Taking the glove off a minute. Oh my God, I failed miserably. Oh, and it's falling off. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh my God, Luna's looking at me as if I'm gone off. Right, I failed miserably at that. The gin's gone to my head and I feel tiddly and I've answered the questions. I think I'm going to end it here. As I said, please go along to the other ladies' channels. Busy Bee Maree and her lucky guest, no, her special guest, Jen from Good Home, Tina's Talk Time and her special guest, Maria Crocker. Oh, my special guest Tracy Jane. They're all going to be on the screen there and they're all going to be linked up below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye from a rather pissed Penny. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.